Alright, this is Shadow Night Wolf, and I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to transfer your game saves and your games over to the new Switch 2. Seems like the only way I have seen that it's working right now, so there might be other ways, I don't know. But right now, I'm going to show you the way that I know, and I know it's going to work. So, first off, when you go to settings on the Switch 2, once you're in there, go all the way down to the bottom. Once you're there, then you go to the side and go to the bottom. And we're going to factory reset the game. This seems like the only way I know how. It seems like the only way it's being done right now. So I'm just going to show you the right way. So if you got any game saves, I'm sorry you already started downloading stuff. I'm sorry, but this seems like the only way right now I see right now we can do this. So let's get started. So let's go all the way down to the bottom. And then once there, let's start the process of factory resetting it. This little thing saying that, yeah, we're going to delete, yeah, everything be deleted again, which we had nothing on the Switch 2 yet, so. Now, let's see if the Elgato card will pick it back up, or do I need to pick it up and set it up first before the Elgato pick it up. Well, I guess it's not. So I'll be back here in a minute, and I'll be at where we need next step we need to be to start the transferring process. All right, we're back, and you see we're at the screen that says we need to start the transfer. So let's begin the transferring process of this. This is explaining the new card situation. Apparently, you need the new SD card that has Express on it for this to work. I guess this is only because of the high speed transferability on it of the system now. Not really sure yet, so we will see. And looks like we're going to have to link our accounts to this. Okay. QR code. Alright. Hopefully this will be... Let's see, this is easy. So, let me get my phone here and scan this code. Let's see. Click. Okay. There's my user password. Alright, okay. So give me a minute and let me type my code in, and I'll be back, and hopefully we'll be ready to continue. Alright, we're back. See, my account's been pulled over. So let's continue on and see what else we need to do before we go to the Switch. Alright, let's hit OK and see what's up. Okay. The system has to be closed for it to transfer over. I guess it's, but I got mine set up both on Ethernet cables right now, so hopefully it'll be a faster transfer than it being on just on Wi-Fi, or it might be just Wi-Fi. All right, let's switch to the Switch, and we'll begin there. So when you go to the system settings here, also before you start this, you need to update the game system. If the system's not up to date, you won't see this. It says transfer to Switch 2. So if you're not updated yet, please update your system before starting this. So you go all the way down to the bottom there, and then you go right before the last one where you delete the console stuff or factory reset the console, and you'll see transfer switch 2. So we'll go here, and as you see, we're going to be continuing on with the switch side of the settings now. Also, I don't know if you've heard or been told, not all the Switch games will be compatible with the Switch 2. I don't know the whole list yet. I don't know if there's even a list out yet of what's compatible with it, what's not. I know Breath of the Wild is Legend of Zelda, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is compatible. But you also can download updates, make them 4K, making you get the 4K 60 frames per second. And I think a few little extra stuff with it, which I saw you can link your phone with it now, and it helps you find more stuff, hidden stuff, quests, other quests and stuff. So that'd be interesting. And also, I know in the Pokemon games, which I've seen little bit of it, you get, which all them updates are free. You get unlock the 4K 60 frames per second, and I hope it fixes a lot of the problems from the Switch. So let's go and start. See what we transferring over. Well, there's all my Pokemon games, which I want all my Pokemon save data and everything to transfer over. So I guess these are the ones we'll find out and see what happens if it transfers everything over or just transfer just my Pokemon stuff. We'll find out here in a minute and see what happens. So let's click next. You have to have them really close, but hopefully the network Ethernet connection, like I said, I got them both on gigabit internet connection, so hopefully the transfer speeds will be really quick. The Switch 2 finally detected it, and guess we're going to start the download process here in a minute. So we'll see how long this will take. Hopefully it won't take long. Like I said, Ethernet is a little bit faster than the Wi-Fi. So, and I also noticed that the Switch 2 is Wi-Fi 6, so hopefully that will help out a little bit too. But we'll find out here in a minute and see what happens. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Looks like the download process is starting. It's moving a little bit quick. Looks like it's got a couple of the percentages up. Oh, I got big data pool. Says about 7 minutes. So, well, I will stop here for right now and wait and see how long this does, and I'll come back and we will continue on with the transfer. And we're back. Console just restarted, and looks like it's almost done. So hopefully we'll be done here in a few minutes and everything be transferred over. Let's see. The transfer is done. Looks like the Switch 2 is going to analyze everything real quick to make sure it got all the data. That it was not that bad. I don't think it took full 7 minutes to transfer. Maybe more, like maybe 5 or 6, maybe. but it was really quick transferring the data over. Quicker than the other ones. Looks like we're complete. Okay, let's see what else we need to do so we can get back into the Switch. So, oh, we get to keep the data on the Switch. That's awesome. Okay, let's finish up the setup for it. Just going back through all the stuff, what it can do and stuff. Let's hit the home button and we should be back in the main menu. Well, it transferred my game. Okay, it transferred all my Pokemon games. That's good. Let's see what else. Oh, transfer my Digimon. That's good. Wonder what. Let's see. Loaded the Nintendo stuff, GameCube. Well, not GameCube, Game Boy Advance, and all of them. And looks like it loaded up my other games here too. There's Snap, Luigi's Mansion 3. There's Skyward Sword. So, looks like everything transferred over. So, thank you so much for listening to me and this little guide on how to transfer your Nintendo Switch games over. So, if you got, please continue to support me by sharing, liking, and subscribing to my page. I'll be more appreciated than anything in the world. This is Shadow Night Wolf, and thank you for watching.